Hey guys, what I have here is the iPhone 4S, 16 gig in white, and the BlackBerry Bold 9900 in white. I'm just going to do a quick overview of them, compare a couple things, and the usual. So first off, I'm going to compare, well, just the overview. See the tops, it's got the front camera and ambient light sensor, so when you put the phone to your head, it's the screen shuts off. Same thing here, you got the light sensor, and then you got the LED indicator, and then your speaker. No camera on the front. Then you have your famous BlackBerry keyboard. This is the biggest keyboard to date. It's absolutely amazing keyboard. You got your on-off or your talk buttons. And let's see if I can get the keyboard to lit up here. There you go. Keyboard lit up. You got the illuminated trackpad and then all the buttons. And on the iPhone, all you have is your home key. Taking a look at the sides. Whoop, if I can put that one up. So stainless steel around the iPhone, stainless steel around the BlackBerry Bold. You got your mute or volume key there. You got your volume up, volume down. You got your headphone jack and your micro USB. This is stainless steel around until you get to the bottom. There's a plastic piece, but it's pretty much identical to the stainless steel. So they didn't want any antenna issues. And then you have your volume up, the mute key in the middle, and your volume down, and your convenience key for the camera. And on the other side, you don't have anything. Underneath, you have your speaker, microphone, and USB connector. And on the top, you have your headphone jack, another microphone, and your screen on or off key. So, this iPhone's running the latest OS 5.0.1 or whatever. This is running the latest OS 7.0 from BlackBerry on the Bell network, and the iPhone is on the Virgin network here in Ontario. 1.2 gigahertz processor. The Apple has the A5 chip. I don't know how fast that is. Might be the same, or 2 gigahertz, I believe. I know that one's dual core on the iPhone. What else is there? There is the LED indicator, which the iPhone doesn't have. Just look at the backs. So it's like a studded plastic. I like the black back on the Bold more than the white, but I just like the white phone in general. And on the iPhone, it's all glass. Your Apple, you got your 8 megapixel camera and LED flash. This, you only have a 5 megapixel camera and an LED flash. There's no autofocus on this, which kind of sucks. It's continuous focus, so if you try to get a really close-up picture of text or something, it is more blurrier than on the iPhone, which is just it's more like a digital camera, I guess, in your hands. It's got autofocus, you point to focus anywhere. This records full 1080p video. This is only 720p on the BlackBerry. I am using both of them right now, only because on the BlackBerry I like typing on the keyboard. I'm not a fan of all touch keyboards. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just I can type twice as fast on this BlackBerry keyboard here. It's just absolutely amazing. I've been a BlackBerry user all my life, and this is by far the best keyboard compared to, let's say, over here, the Bold 9700. The keyboard was much smaller on it, as you can see, and this phone was just pretty much a hunk of crap anyways. So yeah, on the iPhone, I mean, you basically have all the apps you'll ever need on this thing. I like using the social networking apps a lot more on the iPhone, just because like Facebook is made by Facebook, Twitter is made by Twitter, and so on. As on the BlackBerry, Facebook's made by Research in Motion, and same with Twitter and whatnot. So they're not as great as the iPhone apps, but they still work nonetheless. Yeah, I like BBM a lot on the BlackBerry here. It's its own dedicated icon, as you can see. As iMessage on the iPhone, it's all integrated into your message app. There's no real way of knowing who has it until you text them, and if the message shows up blue, then obviously it's an iMessage, as you can see here. I was texting my dad on his iPod to my iPhone. You see it's a blue messages because it is an iMessage. And then if you go here, sex with my cousin, you see it's green because she does not have iMessage. I also like using email a lot more on the BlackBerry. I find it's just more simple to use than on the iPhone. The iPhone's more flashy and whatnot, so I do prefer using it on the BlackBerry, that's for sure. I guess, best of both worlds. I want the apps and whatnot, but I also want a full keyboard. So here I am with both phones. As you know, on the Bold, this top part is touchscreen. It's got pinch to zoom. It's got a much better browser than, say, OS 6 or whatnot, so all works great. And you got some new icons here. You got Wikitude, which is pretty cool. You can use it for all your contacts and whatnot and see where they are if they let you. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much the main differences. Overall, both good phones. Depends what you want. If you want easy to text, you want a full keyboard and touch and fast phone, this BlackBerry is definitely for you. If you want games and whatnot, and all touch, then this iPhone's for you. One thing I want to point out, both phones do have a music player. People just think iPhone's the only one that has a music player because they have an iPod. I'm sure theirs might be a little bit more polished, but nonetheless, BlackBerry has a music player, and it works just as well. I don't even know if I have any songs on here. So yeah, I have only the one song they have. So yeah, my point is, music player on both phones. BlackBerry display, or the iPhone display, is a little bit higher resolution. The screen is bigger, but BlackBerry has these new liquid graphics, they call it, and you can't really see with the camera, but they are pretty amazing compared to the other phones. Overall, great BlackBerry. It's the best one they have out to date. And iPhone, still good iPhone. Obviously, I guess every iPhone's good. But yeah, I don't know, I find this more as a means of entertainment and toy compared to the BlackBerry, which is more professional-like, I assume. I don't get why people always bash. I mean, BlackBerry makes great products. All phone companies do in their own way. They'll have their strong points. So, not to bash the iPhone or anything, I just prefer a BlackBerry. There's nothing wrong with the iPhone. It's a good phone. I just prefer the BlackBerry. iPhone 4S, as you know, it's got Siri. You hold this down, home button down, Siri comes up, you say something and it does it. Pretty cool. On this BlackBerry, you do have voice-activated search. If you click that little microphone there, you can say something and it'll go find it on the internet or whatnot. I don't see a point in using it just because you have this beautiful keyboard here that uses everything. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this quick overview, white phones, they're both nice looking. Let's get the back again. Pretty much the same. iPhone's a little bit taller, and the BlackBerry is a tiny bit thicker because of the back there with the battery. Thinnest BlackBerry ever made. So, alright guys, hope you enjoyed. Comment, subscribe. Yeah, keep an eye out. I'll post more reviews. Gonna post some reviews on apps soon. Peace.